Hello Gemini, welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the career and financial energy for the sign of Gemini for the month of July. Now Gemini, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. I do not offer personal readings and I will not send you a message on any platform, so do not get scammed. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here. Now I am using the Gilded Tarot, the Rider-Waite Tarot, and the Kipper Oracle deck. There are links to all of these decks in the description below if you'd like to purchase them for yourself. I'd also ask that you hit the like button and subscribe, as it really does help my channel grow in a big way. Especially if you watch my content regularly. If you've not yet hit that subscribe button, please do so. Help me out a lot. All right. Make sure we're all set up and in view here. And all right. That looks just about good enough to me. Let's go and take 3 of these Kipper cards to clarify as we go along. All right, energy on the bottom. You have the Page of Pentacles. So when you get the Page of Pentacles, you can say that your prospects in life are generally looking pretty good. And I definitely feel like this is the case for you here, as you have your energy right away in the middle of the deck here, in the middle of the spread here. And we will talk about that in just a second. But you know, I think you might be front and center here. I think there might be opportunities coming your way. There could be good news coming into your life. There could be good prospects coming into your life with the influence of the Page of Pentacles. As a person, this can also say that you're hardworking, diligent, and maybe even you take a little bit of a like academic approach to your life or your situation. It can come forward when you're learning or studying something. But I think diligence is like the word that's coming forward for you in my mind here, Gemini. I think you're diligently sort of working on something, even just kind of chipping away at something. And yeah, oftentimes diligence and consistency, you know, doing your due diligence, being consistent, that alone, those 2 things alone will be enough to really create success in your like career life, your financial life. And I think that some of you are maybe thinking about that in this in this month. In the overall situation, you do have the Lovers card. So the Lovers is your energy. This is the energy of Gemini. Of course, we are coming out of Gemini season here. We are now officially in Cancer season. But I think this is you, and what you can do to potentially strengthen your the example that's coming into my mind is if you're looking to apply for jobs or go in a new direction, you might be thinking about what you can do to put yourself in the best position possible and to maybe increase prospects. You know, that might be, even if you're self-employed, it might be like adding something, adding a new training, you know, like doing some training to add like a skill, or same for, you know, job as well, like adding something to your resume, or, you know, thinking about maybe taking some time away, but figuring out how you can kind of make the money end of it work. Maybe something along those lines. I think some of you are like generally increasing your sort of work and career life prospects. The Lovers, though, I think probably more so than what I've been talking about, is about in a career situation, is about an important choice that you have to make in your life. Okay, this is also this idea of like, there are a couple cards that can indicate like juggling or weighing, or like keeping all the plates in the air. And this is one of them. You can see that there are 2 people, 2 dolphins, and of course Gemini is the sign of duality. And so it can kind of indicate choice, but also like weighing the choice or thinking about the choice. And there is a choice here that some of you are eyeing up. I think some of you are you have a choice in your sort of crosshairs here, and it's like, do I stay, do I go? That's been a pretty heavy theme in this month, in these monthly career readings, but it is almost like that's potentially coming in for some of you. in the past, you have the Chariot, you have the Empress, and you have the Six of Wands here showing up. So amazing in the past. I do have to say, it's an incredible 3-card combination to find. The Chariot is about self-discipline, and it says that through self-discipline, you can create big victories in your life. You can charge forward, and you can charge right through the finish line. You can go the distance when you have the Chariot energy. It's also the card of Cancer. Cancer's zodiac sign. And again, summer is here, right? The calendar is turning over. The sun is out, and we're in the thick of summer. We are starting that kind of new season. And maybe it feels like there's a whole world of possibility for you here in this summer season, and you're maybe getting a little bit excited about where you can go, what you can see, what you can do. What is I think some of you are getting a little bit of this feeling of not wanting to be trapped inside. I almost feel I'm getting this picture of you being in an office, looking out the window and thinking why am I in here and why aren't I out there? I think some of you are maybe thinking about that. It's because you have this 3 of Wands next to it, which I'm going to talk about it some more. But yeah, I almost feel like there's something around the weather, there's something about the season, and it's you want to take full advantage of it. I think some of you are really asking yourself how you can take full advantage of this period of time, not just in terms of the season, but in terms of your career life as well. You have the Empress, which is a major card of abundance. It is fertility energy. It is being able to plant a seed and see it kind of grow, and nurturing that seed into existence, and seeing it grow into something big, much like a mother would see their children grow into something big. And it's that type of energy that you can apply to your career life. It's a huge card of abundance. And you have it here with the 6 of Wands, which is about victory. The 6 of Wands is the second win in the suit of Wands. This is somebody who is kind of being publicly recognized. This is somebody who's, again, it's this idea of charging forward here with the Chariot and the 6 of Wands. There's a little bit of a difference. This is more about a victory lap. The 6 of Wands is more about a victory lap versus the Chariot. It might be more about movement, but you can see the horse symbolism, the Chariot symbolism here being repeated. It can say that you're maybe in front of people recently, or you've maybe created a social media account, or you may have put yourself in front of people, but always a good sign when you get these 3 cards, and it seems like something in the past here has been going pretty well for you, Gemini. In your current situation, you have the 3 of Wands, you have the Lover's card, and you have the 6 of Cups. So this is this kind of funny message that I was getting that I don't really get, of you recognizing that there's a whole lot more out there than just what is in the office. The 3 of Wands, this person's looking out to the ocean, and they're realizing the entire world, the entire ocean is in front of them. There's an entire ocean of possibility in front of them. And so this is a card of travel. This is a card of adventure. This is a card of sort of going to distant lands, exploring new things in your life. It is the first win in the suit of Wands. And this card does say as well, that small wins build up to big wins over time. And so the 3 of Wands is a smaller win that you stack up to eventually then get to the bigger win of the 6 of Wands. So I think some of you are just, again, this word diligence, some of you are just diligently stacking up the wins. Maybe you're saving money, maybe you're budgeting, maybe you're planning, maybe you're stacking up the money in your bank account, maybe you're padding the bank account for something. It's some of you are maybe just sort of diligently working here. And it's almost like one of these readings where it's this is more of a status update. It's the progress report from the universe. It's good job. You get a stamp of approval for Gemini, thumbs up. The green light is on right now, and it seems like things are just kind of working. You have the 6 of Cups, which is in the lower row. So the 6 of Cups is what feels familiar to you, or what feels like home. It can also refer to what has happened in the past, and it can be, it's nostalgia energy. It's anything relating to the past. It's stopping to smell the roses as well. And so while you do have this grand vision of the future, there may be this message here of you maybe also taking note of what's right in front of you with the 6 of Cups, and not losing sight of what is right in front of you and what is happening right now. And some of you could be getting a little bit lost here with the Lover's card about needing, it's this choice energy with the Lover's card in this case. And so are you so honed in and focused on making a choice that you're maybe losing out on what is right in front of you? In the future, you have the Magician, you have the Five of Pentacles, and you have the Eight of Cups. So it's almost like you're looking to bring something in here, okay? The reason being is you have this Magician card. Magician card is a massive card of alchemy. It's kind of taking all of the tools here. The Magician has all of these tools in the palm of their hand, taking all of the tools and using those tools to make something, to manifest something. It's like some of you are trying to bring something in, and there's a little bit of scarcity mindset here going on, or there's a little bit of, we'll call it poverty consciousness here going on with the Five of Pentacles showing up, which means some of you feel like you're trying to bring this in, but if you bring this in, you also recognize that maybe you need to let go of something, and that letting go of something is maybe coming up as a challenge. Oftentimes, like sometimes we have to cut the dead weight, right? And if there's something that's like hindering your abundance right now, you might decide to walk away from that. And the reason I say walk away is because you have this Eight of Cups here. The Eight of Cups is walking away from disappointing situations. I also think that some of you are walking away from something from the past. There may have been something that happened here to you in the past with the Six of Cups, and now this walking away energy. And this, whatever happened here in the past, this may be affecting your present moment and your future moments around abundance and around bringing abundance in and welcoming abundance into your life. And so kind of getting that energy, that message for some of you here. Let's go and see what else we have. Okay, so you have false person, lovers, and wealthy man. So it is interesting. You know, I didn't see messages involving other people here, although we do have a 3. Threes in tarot can represent other people, it can represent Trinity, unity. But if you have a feeling about somebody in your career life or your work life or your business life, I would trust your gut on that with the false person. Lovers, I think, is just referring to you again. This could just be your extreme Gemini energy that's coming in here. And wealthy man is a card of, doesn't matter what gender you are, I don't attach, these are just energies, I don't attach genders to my cards. So this is about this person standing at the end of a successful trading day. And so this card comes forward when maybe you're making smart investments or taking investments. But the thing is, you know, obviously not financial advice, but the thing is, I don't love that the false person card is with it. And so basically I feel like the universe is saying, like, have you done your due diligence? Remember, I said diligence is coming in here. Do not make an investment out of desperation, right? It's hard to make that type of situation work out, right? If you try to invest or put money into something out of desperation, it almost never works out. So you'll have to do your due diligence, right? Consult a financial advisor if you have to, but let's go ahead and continue moving forward here. So you have the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Swords, you have the Sun card, you have the Strength card, the Three of Swords, and you have the Eight of Wands. I'm going to get a clarity on this Three of Swords. Isn't that interesting? Three of Swords clarifying with the Six of Cups on top of the Six of Cups. Okay, there's been heartbreak in the past. Okay, some of you have been through challenging jobs. Some of you have been maybe laid off. Some of you have maybe gone through challenging memories of the past here around your work situation, around your career situation, around money. And I think that this is a deep wound that some of you are looking to heal at this time with the Six of Cups and the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is anything that is heartbreaking. Is there a person from your past that maybe was not a good financial influence on you? I kind of feel like this with the false person card, even with the wealthy man energy as well. And I feel like some of you are maybe learning that lesson here, but it's good because you are learning the lesson, because in the future you have the Sun and the Eight of Wands. The Sun is like total positivity, happiness, good energy, good times, joy. It is a card of truth as well. And you have the Eight of Wands with it, which is good news coming into your life. The Eight of Wands is accelerated motion, things picking up, things going ahead, things moving forward. it's a very, very exciting card. You have the Strength card and the Seven of Pentacles here. Long-term investments, I think, are probably what is best for you. I mean, I can't tell you what's best for you, but you know, it seems like the cards are saying that there's some type of positive financial investment here for you, and it's more of a long-term approach that you're taking. This is not like a get-rich-quick scheme or anything like that. Or anything like that. So that's what I'm kind of feeling here, and I think some of you are maybe thinking about that. You have the Queen of Swords as well. Really focus focusing on what you want. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Hierophant card. The Hierophant represents something that is traditional. This could represent your place of employment. It may mean that some of you are trying to leave a long-term employment situation as well. Something about long-term and diligence here. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you. I'll see you in the next reading.